I don't know if you're like me. Every time I open the refrigerator to grab a few cloves of garlic for my favorite dish, I find them wilted, moldy, or even sprouted. It might seem like just a few spoiled cloves of garlic, but it's actually wasted money, lost time, and sometimes it can even discourage you from cooking altogether. There was a time when I thought, okay, let's just give up using garlic, until my grandmother showed me an incredibly simple yet surprisingly effective trick. With just a few readily available ingredients in the kitchen, garlic can stay fresh and sprout-free all year round. Today, I'm going to share with you how to keep garlic fresh and ready for any meal. No fancy refrigerator, no chemicals, and so effective that since I learned this method, I haven't thrown away a single clove of garlic. Where are you from? It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Method 1. Preservation using baking soda. First, you should choose garlic cloves that are intact, not bruised or moldy. Note that you should not wash garlic before storing it, as water will cause it to spoil more quickly. Next, place the garlic in a clean, dry Ziploc bag. Fill the bag completely. Next, prepare about 1 to 2 tablespoons of baking soda. You can put baking soda in a piece of paper towel, filter paper, or a thin cloth bag and wrap it carefully. This prevents the powder from coming into direct contact with the garlic while still allowing it to effectively absorb moisture and neutralize odors. Place the packet of baking soda inside the bag, then seal the bag tightly to prevent air and moisture from entering. Once sealed, the bag of garlic should be stored in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. It should not be refrigerated as the cold, humid environment can cause the garlic to soften and spoil quickly. Check occasionally. If the baking soda is damp, replace it. This helps prevent mold and sprouting of garlic and allows it to be stored for 4 to 6 months. You can also use glass jars combined with baking soda to preserve garlic more effectively. Method 2. Preserving garlic in flour. Prepare a dry glass jar or plastic container. Pour a layer of flour about 2 to 3 centimeters thick at the bottom of the jar. Add garlic to the jar until it's full. You can sprinkle a thin layer of flour lightly over the top of the garlic. It doesn't need to cover it completely. Add a few grains of salt to increase its moisture-absorbing capacity. Keep the lid tightly closed and store in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. The layer of flour at the bottom absorbs moisture from the air and the steam released by the garlic, preventing mold from forming at the bottom of the jar. Garlic can be kept dry and fragrant for about 2 to 3 months. Method 3. Preservation with salt and vinegar. This is a very simple method but provides long-lasting effectiveness, helping garlic stay fresh and preventing it from sprouting. First, peel the garlic cloves, discarding any bruised or damaged cloves. Next, place the garlic in a clean, completely dry glass jar. Next, add about a tablespoon of salt to the jar. Salt helps kill bacteria and inhibit mold growth, thus preserving the garlic better. Next, pour white vinegar into the jar until the garlic is completely submerged. The vinegar will create a slightly acidic environment, which helps prevent sprouting and keeps the garlic from spoiling over time. Once finished, seal the jar tightly and store it in a cool, dry place or in the refrigerator. After a few days, it can be used. During use, use a clean, dry spoon to take out the garlic to avoid affecting the quality of the entire jar. With this method, garlic can be preserved for 6 months to 1 year while retaining its delicious, slightly sour flavor, and is very convenient for use in daily cooking. Method 4. First, prepare 1 kilogram of garlic. Arrange garlic in a clean pot. Pour water over garlic. Place a plate on top and press the garlic into the water. Soak garlic in water to remove the strong smell. Let the garlic soak overnight. Then pour out the water and replace it with new water. Repeat this twice daily, morning and evening, for 3 days. This method helps to remove the strong smell of garlic. Pour away the garlic-soaking water. Peel the outer skin of the garlic. Peel until the garlic cloves are exposed. You can speed things up by cutting off the top of the garlic clove with scissors or a knife. If you plan to store garlic for a long time, sterilize the jar. I use a glass jar. Add 1 to 2 sprigs of dill to each jar. Half a beetroot, cut into cubes. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Place the beets at the bottom of the jar. Add the garlic cloves. Add a little dill and beetroot too. Pour water into the jar containing garlic. Then pour water into a clean bowl to determine the amount of water needed for the soaking solution. Add 5 tablespoons sugar, 2 tablespoons salt, black pepper, stir well to dissolve sugar and salt. Pour the mixed water into the pot. Cover the pot. Boil the soaking solution. Simmer for 2 minutes. Pour 8 tablespoons of 9% vinegar into the jar containing the garlic. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Pour the boiling pickling solution into the jar. Close the lid. Wrap jar in towel and let cool completely. Once cool, remove the towel from the jar. Place the cooled jar in a cool, dark place or in the refrigerator. Soak garlic for about 2 to 3 weeks, then it can be used. Garlic has an eye-catching purple-red color thanks to beetroot. Dill helps increase the aroma and aids digestion. This dish can be served with grilled food, rice, or noodles. Opened jars should be refrigerated. Method 5. Preserving minced garlic. This method is perfect for those with little time for cooking. First, choose fresh, firm garlic cloves that are free from mold or bruising. Next, finely chop the garlic, but not too finely to preserve its natural aroma. I prefer chopping garlic manually rather than grinding it because I can control the fineness for each dish. The garlic doesn't get crushed like when ground, so it retains its natural fragrance. When garlic is minced, it releases allicin, a substance with very strong antibacterial, antifungal, and antioxidant properties. If you don't have much time or are in a hurry, you can also use a food processor to mince the garlic. Next, put the minced garlic into a clean bowl. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix well so that the salt completely covers the garlic, which helps to disinfect and extend its shelf life. Prepare a sterilized and completely dry glass jar. Place the garlic mixture into the jar, gently pressing it down with a spoon to remove any air bubbles. You can add a thin layer of cooking oil to the surface to prevent air from coming into direct contact with the garlic, which helps slow down the oxidation process. Then, tightly close the jar lid for preservation. Cooking oil helps to coat the garlic, limiting its exposure to air, so the garlic doesn't dry out and spoil quickly. It also makes it convenient to use. You can just take it out and cook it right away. Which method do you like best? Please share in the comments. If you have a better tip, don't hesitate to share it. I'd love to learn too. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like, share with family and friends, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next great tips. See you in the next video.